Well, I think that when a lot of us think about bravery, you know, we think of knights in shining armor and these huge acts that just scare us out of our minds, and being able to push through that.
The respect that all of us have for her and what she's gone through is, you can't even express it.
On Thanksgiving of 2010, I got really sick. Our doctor said, let me take a blood test, and they did. And I was actually at gymnastics. I was up in dance. And my mom said, Kate, we have to go. And I'm like, okay. And when I was getting my stuff, she told me, Kate, you have leukemia. I didn't know what she meant by that, and I was like, okay. And she said, you have cancer. And that's kind of when it hit me, wow. Day of the bone marrow transplant, they went in and they found an infection there, and they said, we need to amputate your leg. And I told them, no, I need my leg for gymnastics, you can't do that. And at this point they said, you know, with your leg still there, you're not going to be able to do gymnastics. It's not going to function the way you need it to. Then that I kind of realized that this might be it. I might not be going back.
I've said whatever level and however Kate can possibly do gymnastics after all of this, great, we will do it. We will find a way to make it work for her. We had no idea at that time that she was going to lose her leg to an infection.
Denise came and she told me that she had never taught a one-legged gymnast before, but she was willing to try if I was. And that really made a world of difference to me.
Sure enough, Kate embraced that, and obviously she's making it work.
So it was really weird coming into the gym at first. I actually didn't have a prosthetic when I first came into the gym. I came in on crutches and I started doing conditioning and working on bars. And it was strange because not only was there not a leg there, but the weight of it wasn't there. So I'd try and do things as simple as hang pullovers for conditioning, and I couldn't because the weight wasn't there to tip me over, and it took us a little while to figure that out.
She comes in every day ready to work, and anything new that she can learn, she attacks it the way she attacks the old stuff, and we just have to sometimes stop and think it through a little more.
Definitely going back to beam was a little more challenging, simply because I can't feel the beam with my foot. I mean, I can kind of, you know, feel where it is kind of in my mind, but I don't know, you know, is it on the edge of the beam or is it in the middle of the beam? So there was a lot of, you know, glances down just to make sure.
Because she is so intelligent and she does know the sport so well, it's really just working with her mind because her body knows what to do with the leg.
So I've always loved backwalkers. I land on my prosthetic, is my first leg that comes down, and we weren't sure what to do if I got that foot on and missed my other foot because this one doesn't have a knee. So if I fell, I was falling. There was no saving it. And that was something that we definitely just had to work and work and work and try and figure out how to get better at so that wouldn't happen.
I've learned to be more creative with everybody because if Kate's struggling with a skill, you have to be creative and go, okay, what can we fix? It's the same for all the kids. And you can't just tell them to fix it. There's got to be a link that you create between the mind and the body. And so it's made me much more creative.
You know, I've worked so hard for this, and whatever I do is whatever I do, and I'm just glad to be doing it and to have my teammates around me and my coaches there watching. And when it's perfect, it feels amazing. And when it's not, I know I need to work harder.
I mean, that's the heart of who Kate Foster is. She's always been like that, and that's how she attacked the illness.
It's really a lot of little things. You know, being able to come back in the gym and do something even when you're tired, even when you're sore, and just do what you love, despite all the challenges in front of you.